Hello and welcome. This is the third Hyper SpinFit 700C which I have bought from Wal-Mart. Last winter I bought two of them for $30 each as part of a markdown sale. I upgraded the cockpit and pedals on one and gave it to my nephew. I replaced everything on the second but the tires, brakes, rear derailleur and frame and made a really nice commuter bike out of it, and there's a link to that at the end of this video. I gave that to my sister after riding it to work for most of the year. Now it's time for Mark II. The tires are 700 by 35 on unbranded single wall alloy rims with unbranded hubs, and they're bolt-on. At this price point you expect it. The steel handlebar is 600 millimeters wide and it's on a steel quill stem with Shimano twist shifters and X-Track plastic brake levers. The brakes themselves are Sparkle brand vee-brakes. These were on the other two which I had as well, and they work pretty well, although they're stamped, not forged. The crankset is shifted by a power 42 tooth front derailleur, which is not the same as the other two. The other two had a hen shing. The crankset itself has 175 millimeter long arms, and it's a stamped and riveted 3-speed with cheap plastic pedals. It's got a 11 by 28 tooth freewheel, and the schmutz you see there was from the ride back. Poor thing got awful dirty in the back of my truck. The rear derailleur is a Shimano RD-TZ31. The 700C is a cheap bike, but it's not a bad bike. Far from it. Honestly, if I thought it was, I would not have bought one, never mind 3 of them. In my opinion, if you have $150 for a bike budget, the SpinFit 700C is a solid bike and a good choice for the money. Now, my thing is, I'm looking at this as being a great upgrade platform because I really like the looks of that frame. This time around, though, I have some different ideas that I want to try. This project began with the purchase of these really sweet vintage Mavic MA40 double wall alloy wheels with seal bearing Sun Tour hubs. Oh, and these are so nice. I'm going to add a Wake 720 millimeter handlebar. This is the go-to handlebar for my projects. I'll be using a Wake 45 millimeter stem. Get the measurements right, Jim. I'm going to repurpose the stock pedals from my Mongoose Dolomite when I upgraded it, along with the SRAM NX4 8-speed trigger shifter from my Mongoose XR Pro. The XR Pro's leftover crankset, Suntour XCT, will be used as well, to which I will be adding a snail 32 tooth narrow wide single chain ring and a quill stem adapter for the cockpit. And the SRAM NX4 8-speed rear derailleur, also from the original setup on the XR Pro, and a Sun Race 8-speed freewheel, 14 to 34 tooth. And finally, from the XR Pro, the alloy single bolt seat stem. So there you have it. My plans for the Hyper SpinFit Mark II laid out on a big old piece of cardboard. And you know, as I was editing this video, I had a wicked thought. I should not do this to myself. But you know what would be cool? A drop bar conversion. What do you think? Let me know. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please do so. In the meantime, below left is a link to the Hyper SpinFit Mark I's final upgrade update. And below right is a link to another one of my videos. And as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it when you do. Goodbye.